destroy ignorance, or ignorance will destroy America. And now we are witness, as Malcolm put it, to the chickens coming home to roost. Similarly, either Africa will unite to build or be divided to fall, as the imperial powers of Europe have conspired to do for the 5 centuries and counting so far. In the spirit of Ida B. Wells, we will expose injustice, and like the path, in the spirit of Fannie Lou Hamer, we will speak truth to power, unbowed and unbought. In the spirit of Malcolm, we will claim that it is ours, what is ours, by any means necessary. And in the spirit of the ancestors whose bones are scattered across oceans, plantations, and battlefields, we will rise. So let us move from trauma to triumph, from scarcity to sovereignty, from disunity to destiny. Liberia stands ready. Africa stands ready. The diaspora is returning. And together we will arrest poverty, we will arrest dependency, and we will arrest despair. Together we will invest in freedom and lift Liberia as a light unto the world. Thank you.
That was inspiring. Dr. Cook, thank you so much. You know, when we get in a gathering like this, and especially now that we have our Liberia national television carrying this live, we want to be inspired. And those words certainly inspired all of us in the room. Thank you so much. And what a great segue backwards as we call on Mr. Daniel Maxwell. He's with the National Investment Commission. He is the Director of Investment Promotions and would like him to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. Now let's try that again. Good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. We're a bunch of people with energy, aren't we? Exactly. My name is Dan Maxwell Jr. I work with the National Investment Commission as Director for Investment Promotions. So as the government's lead agency for investment promotion and facilitation, we are really excited to be here and really appreciative of the work that has gone into making this happen, as Ambassador said. And it's, yes, let's give ourselves a hand, because the story continues and it needs to continue to be told that Liberia is open for business and that there are opportunities. Now, in my work, in my day-to-day work with investors, I remind them that in as much as we are open for business, we are not without challenges, as Ambassador Anderson alluded to. And so if you're coming into Liberia, I want you to come in with the mindset that, hey, the ROIs may not be as high as in some other markets, but I want you to focus on the impact, the jobs, as Dr. Cook mentioned, the environment, the fact that your work will preserve one of the last standing rainforests in the world. These are the things that we sell, the human impact. And that is what we're here about. So as you spend these 2-3 days, I want you to soak it all in, explore the opportunities. There will be panel discussions. There will be times for interactions. Ask questions. We may not have all the answers right now, but I promise you, that's what my office gets paid to do, and we'll find the answers if we don't have them. So thank you again, and welcome to this Liberia Investment Conference 2025. Thank you.
Mr. Maxwell, you are truly from the National Investment Commission. Thank you. I'm sure everyone in here got some kind of excitement about what they can do in Liberia in terms of investment. Just to show why you took to speak. Thank you very much. And Dr. Cook, thank you. When I was listening, I thought we had a reincarnation of Martin Luther King. Thank you. So we'll go to our development partner, particularly the UN system. And we don't like to call on Mr. Aliyu Mamadou Dia. is the resident representative of the United Nations Development Program in Liberia for remarks.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. When I was listening to Dr. Cook, I was wondering if I have anything to say anymore, because I think it was such an inspirational talk. Thank you, Dr. Cook, for really the great speech. Your Excellencies, I would say, members of cabinet, ministers, members of the House, members of the diplomatic corps, leaders of the private sector, distinguished development partners, esteemed investors, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly a privilege to stand before you today on behalf of the United Nations Development Program at this crucial Liberia Investment Conference. Let me begin by commending the government of Liberia for its leadership in convening this platform at a time when Liberia's ambition for growth, for prosperity and transformation demand bold action and strategic partnership. The presence of all of you today, development partners, investors, the government officials, reflect a national consensus. Liberia is serious about investment and Liberia is ready for business. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Liberia's potential is well known. Vast arable land waiting to power a sustainable agriculture revolution. Abundant natural resource that, if managed responsibly, can finance generations. A youthful, entrepreneurial population that is eager for opportunity. A strategic location with access to key West African and global markets. Untapped potential in renewable energy, in tourism, digital infrastructure, and light manufacturing. But as you know, potential alone does not create jobs. It does not generate revenue. It does not transform lives. Investment does. The challenge before us and the opportunity is to turn this potential into bankable projects, investable enterprises, and transformative partnership. This is why UNDP is here, not just as a development partner, but as a solution partner. A partner committed to help Liberia unlock the full value of private sector-led, inclusive and sustainable growth. Let me leave you with three key messages today. The first one is investment is not a choice between profit and development. It's about aligning both. Liberia's growth story must be inclusive. It must deliver not just return to shareholders, but tangible benefit to Liberian workers, communities, and entrepreneurs. This is a promise of the AAID. Growth that is broad-based, equitable, and sustainable. UNDP stands ready to work with the government and the private sector to ensure investment in Liberia create jobs, enhance skills, protect the environment, and leave no one behind. The second message is the enabling environment matters, and I think Dr. Cook has referred to that. Investors need certainty. They need clear rules. They need transparency, accountability, and the rule of law. Liberia's ongoing effort to strengthen its legal and regulatory frameworks, improve public financial management, fight corruption, and enhance infrastructure are critical steps in the right direction. But reforms must not only be adopted, they must be implemented. UNDP is so proud to support these efforts because strong institutions and sound governance are the foundation of thriving investment climate. The third message I want to leave with you is partnership drive progress. No single actor, government, private sector, development partners, or civil society can deliver transformation alone. We know that. The most successful investment climates are those where public and private sectors work hand in hand, where risks are shared, where policies are predictable, and where dialogue is open and constructive. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, UNDP brings not only technical expertise, but a global network of knowledge, innovation, and experience. Across Africa and beyond, we have seen how targeted investment, for example, in agriculture, in digital technology, in clean energy, and women and youth entrepreneurship have transformed economies and lifted millions out of poverty. Liberia can and must be part of this success story. The next chapter for Liberia is about transformation. It is about shifting from dependence on aid to growth through trade and investment. From exporting raw commodities to adding value locally, from informal survival to formal enterprise, from vulnerability to resilience. To the investors in the room here today, I want to say that Liberia is not offering a perfect market. Let me repeat that. Liberia is not offering a perfect market. By the way, no country does. But Liberia offers something of immense value. Opportunity paired with leadership committed to reform and progress. That's what Liberia is offering here. So take the opportunity, take the momentum on that. To the government, I urge you to continue to push the frontiers of reform. Investors can handle risks, but not surprises. Your leadership, the government leadership, in creating a stable, predictable, and transparent business environment will be the most powerful signal you can send to the world. To our development partners, I want to say, let us leverage our resources, align our strategies, and crowd in private capital that complement public investment to accelerate sustainable growth. Excellencies, looking ahead, I wish to reaffirm to Ambassador Anderson, to Madam Cooper, and to the NIC. I wish to reaffirm UNDP's commitment to working alongside with you, with the government of Liberia, through the National Investment Commission, NOVA, to make the Liberia Investment Conference an annual platform for action to make the Liberia Investment Conference an annual platform for action, for connection, and for progress. We will continue to bring our expertise, our networks, our resources to ensure this conference grows each year